Hey everyone, it's Types, and today I'm going to be playing a super cool deck. This was recently played in, I believe it was an in-person tournament, so generally those tend to be a little bigger than online tournaments. Obviously they work a little bit differently, but today we're taking a look at a really interesting deck from one of them. It's a mixture, it's a Banette Gardevoir deck. If you don't know what Banette does, it does item lock 30 for 1 on a stage 1, which is very solid, specifically against rare candy decks as it just kind of stops it from playing the game. It's one of the main item lock cards in the game right now. It hasn't shown itself to be super strong in the past, but now it's rising up again. And we see that it's pretty good with other psychic stuff because psychic's super strong. First of all, you do have this other Banette, which obviously is also Banette. Its ability says once during a turn, you can put a supporter from your discard into your hand, but then you lost zone Banette. So it does clear it from the board, but obviously you don't get it back because it's lost zoned. And then you also have access to the Gardevoir EX engine. Trying to draw cards in Gardevoir EX to accelerate energy. This allows you to attack with a number of different attackers. I see a Mew EX here saying that you get to draw till you have 3 cards in hand, and then also copy one of your opponent's attacks, and then you have free retreat. It's a really nice, overall, very solid Pokemon. Radiant Alakazam, letting you move damage counters around to preserve damage, or preserve HP on your opponent's active, meaning that you can item lock for longer, which can be useful, and it can do some other things. And then Shadow out, and then Radiant Alakazam also has Mind Ruler, which does more for each card in your opponent's hand. Then we have Shadow Calyrex V, which does 10, and then they can't play any item, or they can't play, sorry, any special energies or stadiums next turn. And then you can also stop them from, you can like mess up their bench by using Astral Barrage, doing essentially 50 to 2 of their bench. It also hits through Manaphy, which is quite nice. Will not hit through the new Jirachi though when that comes out. It also runs Path, Calamitous Wasteland, a Trap, and Collapse Stadium to remove your own basics or theirs, which can be useful. I've not played this list yet, so I'm interested in seeing how this goes. But let's just hop into a game here. And challenges. Okay, so yeah, I'm a bit nervous at how the deck works because I obviously get the idea, you item lock, but then you have a lot of different moving pieces, which is always fun in a deck. But I haven't played too many decks like this. Yeah. Also, does anyone know if Live has like rank-based matchmaking? I think it does, but it seems kind of inconsistent. Obviously, most people are around that like what's it, the Great Ball tier. Pretty much everyone's in that, but I don't know. Obviously, I'm not in that. I have not been playing enough live, or maybe I have been. Live's obviously kind of bad. Um, yeah. So heads. Looks like they're probably gonna go first, which is what it is. Also didn't talk about the Shuppet. The Shuppet item locks on a coin flip, which is good, I guess. It's obviously inconsistent, but it could be useful. Looks like no basic for either of us, so we do see what's in their deck. Um, and hopefully it's something that works well for us. So that's us. It is Lost Zone. Okay, I don't honestly know what to do about this matchup. I imagine Banette will be all right. Banette might be good here. Obviously, item lock's annoying for any deck to deal with. We do not have really any damage buffs though. But we do have Cheryl to heal. We see they bench a lot of Pokemon to start the game, which is quite strange. But they do it, and then why did they bench Sableye? Like theoretically, I could see why you'd bench Comfy, and also why you'd bench Tina. Although I probably would not bench Giratina, but I would definitely would not bench Sableye. So that's kind of strange, but that's fine for us, I suppose. Makes our job easier. We'll see how many cards they get in the Lost Zone turn 1 here. I imagine they'll be looking to set up 3 if they can get obviously another Comfy. And we'll see what they lost on as well. If they lost anything too important, they lose a rope, which is nice for us because obviously item lock. Um, well, when we're gonna like kind of force them to use items in a weird way. Let's see. Opening hand is actually very good. We have this to grab. I don't think Shadow Rider will be good here, unsurprisingly. I'll grab 2 Shuppets and probably 2 Ralts, or like a second. I just play down my second Ralt, so I won't grab any Ralts. I don't think I need energy here, but I could put energy on Shuppet as well. Oh, and then I guess Shadow Rider also is another target for the Forest Seal Stone. So I'll just do we have how many switch do we run? We run 1. Oh, that's not a lot. I'll just pass. I think this will be all right. I don't know if I'm being Yeah, we don't play a ton of energy either. We only play six, so I'll just pass here. I don't think that's too bad. We could have. No, I was gonna say we could have gone for the item lock. I mean, we technically could have tried to go for it, but we would have need to gotten like super lucky off of like Iono or something. So yeah, yeah, very. We need to hit the one switch and then an energy because we'd fog crystal for Zeal Stone or for a Shadow Rider. Okay, they're down. Sorry guys, I'm a little tired again. I need to get more sleep. I mean, a bad Pokemon player. But yeah, so okay, they lose a battle. VP pass off, so that doesn't hurt them. Luckily, they didn't hit one turn one. Okay, and we do see water as well, so they are running what I'm assuming is Radiant Greninja, which is relatively normal. We'll see if they're running like two copies of it, two waters, or if like more. I know some lists only run two, which is super sketchy. And did they retreat already? I honestly wasn't paying attention. Um, I don't know. It's fine. It's all fine. Um, so looking to item lock this turn, which we should be able to do. We do have the pieces. I don't think Lost Vacuum's super useful here. Boss will be useful at some point, just not just yet. Actually, might just go to Boss here. Force Seal Stone, let's see, we got Mew. Oh, we need the switch. Um, oh yeah, so I need to Fog Crystal for the Shadow Rider, which is kind of weird. I don't know if I'm playing this quite right. That's not what I meant to do. But this seems alright. Yeah, and then I'm gonna play Mew. I'm gonna draw a card, attach here, and then we can get that. What? Come on, come on. We're gonna use restart. That's completely fine. Obviously, we won't have any cards in hand, which is a bit awkward, but it should end up being fine. And we will just want to item lock him here. Wait, let me double check. I probably should have checked beforehand, but make sure the switch is in deck. Yeah, okay, there it is. Oh, we have Arvin too. I didn't realize we had Arvin, so I'll grab that. We haven't supported yet. Um, so I guess we'll grab, what else do we have? We have another Forest Seal Stone, so I'll grab that out of the deck. I feel like that's probably fine. Maybe that wasn't the right play. Maybe we should have saved Arvin, but yeah. So Rope, we'll see what they send up. Presumably another Comfy, right? I hope this is enough. It should at least stop them from like getting something big off next turn. Honestly, it should stop him for a number of turns. And then I suppose Guardy EX does offer us a way to kind of like switch out. I'll hold off on Force Seal Stone, I suppose, just in case we need to like Ultra Ball or something. And then we'll just item lock. So now we've got our bench clogged up, which is a bit annoying. We do have ways of clearing it. Well, we have one. We have and also, I'm like looking at the list in another tab because, as I said, this is my first time ever playing this list. The list is really cool though. Um, I quite like it. It's fun. They do have jet energy as well as this for a switch out, which is a bit scary for us, but hopefully it should be fine. Yeah, and we're just gonna just like annoy them for a while and then hopefully win the game doing that. We are nervous of them setting up Sableye, so hopefully that's not set up too soon. They got what? They got six in the Lost Zone. If they hit Culver's Experiment, then I'm gonna be a little more scared because obviously that's what's happening. Okay, there we go. Obviously Culver's is gonna be it's gonna draw him cards, right? So and put more in the Lost Zone and kind of accelerate the process. They are doing a Super Rod. Okay, they're down. They're three energy, actually four. They've committed one to the Kofi as well. What are they doing? They're just kind of sitting there. I mean, I'm not playing super fast either, so I shouldn't be the one to talk. But another Banette, nice. I don't think you want to go for the single prizer. I'll put the four Steelstone on Mew, I guess, and just draw some more. BBX is honestly working very well in this deck. I haven't played too much Mew, but it's good. I'll get rid of Ralt. That doesn't seem super useful either. Interesting hand. I could research this away. I definitely want to grab Curlia. I could get rid of research. I don't really want to get rid of Shop It. I feel like that doesn't make a ton of sense. I could get rid of Arvin as well. Obviously, I'm not the biggest fan of Arvin just yet. I think with Force Stone is decent, but I feel like you want some other tools to grab. So I'll do Curlia for honestly, yeah, I don't feel like Arvin's just good here. No, I'm just gonna research this hand away. I feel like we just want to draw some more cards. I don't think it matters too much. But yeah, we'll just send it with research. Do we have? Yeah, and we have Rod still. So nice. We hit a number of things. I'll get rid of here. How many energies do we down? We're not down any. I don't hate getting rid of one. Yeah, I'll do that, and then I can use the fog crystal to get another if I don't draw into one. That's fine. Um, because we do have Guardroid EX, which will allow us to draw out of these situations. I'm gonna path. Actually, path isn't that good. I shouldn't path. I'm gonna claim just Wasteland and then hopefully lock their Pokemon in the active for longer. Now that they like have to manually retreat, now they have to be attaching like extra energies, which seems very annoying for them to have to deal with. Though they might just have a stadium up in their hand. I am a bit nervous of if they path as well, but yeah, hopefully it's fine. Obviously, this deck is very slow as well. Um, But it's an interesting deck because we do have other options. And we will have to use it. We will have to use those other options at some point. Um, but okay, yeah, I was gonna say, how do we KO Giratina? We can just KO it with Mew, right? Which is nice. Because Mew copies their attack, which Giratina's attack is the same amount as the amount of HP it has. So I'll be using Mew. Hopefully we'll be using Mew. Is Mew glitching? It looks like it's glitching. The card, yeah, it's doing that weird visual bug. What am I saying? Visual bug where like it overlays another card or like overlays Mew on top of some other cards. So you can see it's on top of, I believe, Giratina V-Star here. So yeah, Pokemon, the game live still doesn't work. This bug that's been in the game for like forever is still here. Let's see, are they gonna go in with Cram? They are gonna go with Cram. I was wondering about that, and they could theoretically attach well some tool, but probably don't have a tool for this. So, um, I could honestly trap Giratina. I don't hate that. I could trap Sableye. I also don't hate that. Let's see, we definitely don't need Val VIP Pass here, though. That seems bad. And realistically, I don't think we want Path either. Path doesn't seem very good. Sure, it does shut down the Radiant Greninja if they even find it, but that doesn't seem super useful. So I'll go, and I'm just gonna trap Comfy again. How many have they got in the loss? I got 7. Um, I don't hate this. Obviously, Cremant will like KO us eventually. Will KO us before we KO it. Um, so yeah, I'll go for a Comfy again. And I think I'll just take the first prize off of this. Obviously, they do get more cards in the lost one, which is a little awkward. But again, I don't hate this position. Theoretically, they could bump Calamitous Wasteland and then retreat and then hit into us again with Cramorant, which would be annoying. I'm also looking for a situation to Radiant Alakazam, so then we can take an extra prize somewhere. Like off a Comfy, but that's obviously kind of sketchy as well. Overall, I think our position's decent, but this is where the game gets more difficult as well. Uh, we do see them path. Okay, I was a little nervous about that, and they did do it. Um, we should be okay for like another turn here at the very least. But we are looking for a path bump, and we play 2 more, I think. No, just 1 more. We are down that Let me double check. Yeah, we're down that vacuum. We down Calamitous Wasteland, but we do have something left. What is it? Collapse. So, but collapse is awkward because then we're not actually gonna have more bench space. We need to be very careful with that. Hopefully this ends up fine. I'm not super worried, but I'm wondering if Shadow Rider is ever the play as well because it's a spread card. It does 50 to 2, which is not bad. But is it good enough? I'm not really sure. So we'll see. Um, they played their first Culver, so they have 10 in the lost zone now, which obviously sets up Sableye. Um, but hopefully we're all right with this. Also, this Banette here will allow us to grab the KO off of Cramorant, presumably, assuming they have like some cards in their hand. So we might just Iono here. I don't hate that. We could also boss in, but I don't know how well that would go. Oh, we hit Collapse. We can get rid of our Shadow Rider. I think I'll get rid of Shadow Rider. But that's kind of something we want later on as well. I'll just curly away a path now. That seems all right. And then we got Banette. That Banette's all right, but mm, I'll get rid of Ultra Ball. I don't think that's super necessary. We didn't really draw into what we were looking for, but we can. I'm gonna collapse. Do I collapse now? I don't know. I'm just gonna KO the Cramorant. Let's see. I'm assuming this hits. If this misses, I'm probably gonna quit. Because obviously that'd be like really unfortunate. Yeah, let's Poltergeist. There we go. I'm assuming it hits enough. Yeah. They do a Mirage Gate, so they're just gonna Mirage Gate now. But hopefully that's all right. There we go. We got. Oh yeah, there we go. Prize. Come on. And hopefully we don't get like Ionoed here. I think we should be fine. They're gonna send up Sableye, which is a bit annoying, but it's they take 3 prizes here. That's not good, but that's not the end of the world either. So, but I don't know. I don't really know the strat for handling with Sableye because we can't really push a lot of damage onto the board this quickly. Um, I suppose we do have ways to. Do I kill it with Radiant Alakazam? Is that what I do? That might be the play here. They obviously need to bump Path, but we're gonna see Boss on. Uh-oh. The Boss on Shadow Rider. Oh, that's not fun. Um, that's gonna make it much more awkward to decide what to bump because we certainly don't want to bump Mew. So we'll just see how this goes. And they're obviously recovering energy as well. They're just gonna play all their items, right? Like that's definitely the thing to do in this scenario, and it's very understandable because items are good. Hopefully they have enough cards in their hand. How many do they need? 4, right, for Radiant Luxem? Yeah. So hopefully they still have that many. I imagine they will. How much Banette does like 50, right? Yeah. Okay. So they're gonna Lost Mine KO Banette and probably Curlia, which is not fun, but and at least we have the bench space, I suppose. And then imagine they're going to put the rest on the other Curlia. That would kind of make sense, and that seems like what they're going to do. I could put on like Mew. I get how much do they have left. I don't know if that damage really makes sense to put on Mew. It probably doesn't. So yeah, they all are going to put on the other Curlia. Oh, they just had 10 left. Yeah, I was not counting by the way. So let's see. We need to attack with. Oh yeah, I forgot they get like a lot of extra cards in their hand too. Could actually KO Giratina here. Assuming we have the energy, right? Yeah, we do have the energy. Let's see. We'll clear away a Battle VIP pass. That definitely seems like good. Um, then I need Guardy. Need Collapsed. Um, I can Radiant Alakazam. I don't have to Radiant Alakazam, but that could certainly be good. Yeah, I think I'll Radiant Alakazam because if our Guardy dies, that's kind of bad. So I'm going to KO the Giratina here. And I'll hold off on Radiant Alakazam. Or I could kill this Comfy this turn as well. Obviously, Radiant Alakazam has like less health than other things, but it could be alright. Now we just Psychic Embrace to Shadow Rider. We don't want Mew to die either this turn, so I'll do it like this. Just make sure we do this right. There we go. We get to retreat into Mew now. And come on, I get to accelerate one more. We don't want to get too low on HP with Mew. So if we accelerate another energy, it's actually going to be a bit awkward. But luckily, we don't have to do that. We can attach from hand. And I don't hate Radiant Alakazam, but then we're going to draw less off of Iono. Theoretically, they could just like path this again. So I'll Radiant Alakazam now. I don't know if this is the right play or not. But yeah, we're gonna take a KO here, which feels pretty good. I guess we should have probably done this earlier to see what prize we got a Fog Crystal, which is fine. Also, we're very low on cards in deck, but we're gonna genome hacking. Oh, I realize it's a little awkward because we are gonna lose. Okay, I'll lost on the energy from Banette and one from Mew. I think this is all right, but I don't know if this is the right play, but it's an all right play. That sounded kind of weird what I said, but I stand by it. So there we go. We get 2 cards. We get an Iono, which is okay, and an Ultra Ball, which is again, it's okay. Um, we have like a lot of Ionos, and Ultra Ball isn't super useful, but it does something. We are down our like draw engine completely now though, which is not good. Likely we do have genome hacking this turn. Let's see another cost. Also, we're very low in cards, so if they play Crabominable, which they theoretically could, but probably don't, that'd be kind of bad. We don't want to deck out, obviously, but I don't think we will. So, yeah, I just hope they don't have KO to Mew this turn. If they don't, we should be in an okay spot. But then they pathed us too, which isn't good. Path is not good for us. So what do we have here? You have Shuppets. We have obviously an energy. I don't know. Hopefully we're okay. We can't really copy Sableye either with Mew here, which is not good, but it's a position that we're in. So we'll see. We'll see where we go. We probably item lock again. So unsurprisingly, they're going to go for Lost Mine. Do we have any more boss? Boss is obviously pretty. No, I don't think we have any more boss guys. Yeah, we do not. Hmm. I'm assuming they're going for Mew and for Radiant Alakazam, right? That would make the most sense. They can win the game. Then in I think it's still 3 turns though, because they don't KO Mew this turn. Um, yeah, they still need 3 turns to win, so we should be all right. They could Radiant Greninja as well. We don't have Manaphy in this deck, so Path is just so annoying. This is like a battle of 2 decks that are just kind of annoying, and we'll see who's able to win it here. Oh, I should not have lost something off of Banette. I don't know why I was thinking to do that. I clearly had some reasoning, but it wasn't great reasoning. So I'll Rod back. I'll Rod back Shuppet, Psychic. I'll Rod back 2 Shuppets, I suppose. That's probably fine. Then I'm going to we need that energy, right? So we need that. And then we also need okay, we do have another energy. That's actually really nice, meaning that we can go into the Banette. Oh, should I have waited there? I'm not sure. And then I'm gonna level ball for that Shuppet. I mean, we can grab the boss back. Or wait, no, we can't do that. We can't grab back Shuppet. I'm silly. I can't do that play because then they're gonna KO it and then I lose. So it's a bit awkward, but it's a position that we're in. I'll just item lock. Oh, this is so bad. I think we lose, unfortunately, here. It might be winnable. I'm nervous of boss as well. How many boss are they down? They're just down. Is it 1 or are they down 2? They're down just 1. Okay. So we need to KO Sableye in the next. Is this winnable? This might not be winnable, unfortunately. Or it was probably winnable, but I messed up. I should not have. I definitely should not have gone for that. Which play was it? The loss of the energy off of Banette. We need to do a Poltergeist instead. And KO2 Sableye. So now they're gonna go there. They're gonna go for Radiant Alakazam. I should not have benched Radiant Alakazam either. I don't think that would have mattered. I think they could have just gone for like Shadow Rider or something. But yeah, unfortunately, it looks like they are gonna win this one. As they put more damage on Radiant Alakazam. They have another Sableye in the back as well, which will cause problems. So unfortunately, I'm gonna scoop this one up as we cannot win it. It was a close game. The deck's interesting. The deck's really interesting. I don't know if it has like the power because it doesn't hit very hard, which is kind of the strange thing. Except against like Lawson where they have like big hands, and I definitely could have won that one, and I probably should have won that one. I made some misplays, you know. Live. Just what? Live? Are you okay? Why isn't live working either? Why isn't live like work ever? This is not good. Okay. Well. Bro, what? The challenges don't work. This like happens most of the time. Anyway, yeah, here's the list. It's a really cool list. Definitely a bit more of a weird list to play, but like a cool list to play, especially for like Guardy. I'm not a Guardy player, as many you know. I'm not a big fan of the deck. Not that it's bad, but I just don't like it. But Banette's cool. And you have like this other Banette, which would have been interesting for me to use if I had the chance to do it. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, consider subscribing. And yeah, check out the list down below. It should be a link to the list should be there. And if you have any deck recommendations, I'd appreciate those. I will get back to that series soon, but I just haven't done that just yet because I'm thinking about Paradox Rift and GLC stuff, and it's cool, but I need to get back to VO decks. So if you liked it as well, like the video, you can share it as well. But subscribing is the best way to support the channel. I'm excited to see you next time.